Ladies and gentlemen, before we start today's ball games, we'd like to take a moment to recognize and salute our seniors for 2024. Our two seniors are Joseph Labus and Ryan Ongst. These two soon-to-be graduates so far have accomplished 2 South Regional semifinal appearances with 2 third-place finishes, and will look to add to this in just a couple of weeks. Please give a hand for Joseph Labus and Ryan Ongst. Up first, we have number 26, Joseph Labus. Joseph is from Orange Park, Florida. He attended Trinity Christian Academy prior to enrolling at TBC. Joseph is being escorted on the field today by his parents, Janet and John Labus, his sister-in-law, Chloe, and his niece, Emily. Joseph pitches and plays first base. One of Joseph's favorite TBC baseball memories occurred during his freshman year when he hit a leadoff double in the regional tournament. Joseph is a player whom we wish had more time here at TBC, but unfortunately, injuries have limited his playing time during his time here at Trinity Baptist College. Joseph has pitched 16 innings and struck out 20 batters over his career. He's looking to add to that impressive stat over a strikeout of an inning over the remainder of this season. As Joseph mentioned, his favorite memory, it was one of the clutch pinch hits in TBC history. TBC was down 1 in the last inning of a regional semifinal against Toccoa Falls, and Joseph's pinch hit was a leadoff double down the left field line. Joseph's favorite verse is Isaiah 41:10, which says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you, and I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." A word of thanks from Joseph. Quote, "I want to thank my parents for always supporting and believing in me. Thanks to my coaches for helping to develop my skills and for pushing me at times beyond my comfort zone. Thanks to my brother and sister for supporting me and coming to my games all these years. I'm grateful for the valuable life lessons on and off the field, and all praises to God for keeping me, giving me the stamina and determination to reach this level of where I am today. To my teammates, I will miss all of you when I'm gone, and I hope that all of you will be successful in achieving your degrees and focus more about life after college." Joseph majors in sports management. He's still undecided about what's next on his agenda after TBC and baseball, but we know he will be very successful. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Joseph Labus. Next up, number 14, Ryan Ongst. Ryan is from Jacksonville, Florida. He attended and played baseball at Mandarin High School prior to enrolling at TBC. Ryan is being escorted on the field today by his parents, Melissa and Joseph Ongst, his brother Jordan, and his girlfriend Morgan. Ryan plays catcher and also does the designated hitting. Ryan's favorite TBC baseball memory was when Team Blue whooped Team Gold every year during the fall. Ryan started off as a role player for TBC early in his career, but transitioned into one of the top hitters in the South region. He earned first-team all-region honors his junior year, hitting .404, which is an all-time single-season TBC record for batting average. He also had an on-base percentage of .496. His career numbers consist of an average of .324, on-base percentage of .441, 90 hits, 43 RBIs, and 32 walks. Ryan has also thrown out 27 runners from behind the plate, attempting to steal during his time here at TBC. Ryan's favorite life verse is Joshua 1:9. "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." And from words of thanks from Ryan, quote, First, I want to thank my family for encouraging me and allowing me to play the sport that I genuinely love and for supporting me all the way. Thanks to my coaches for giving me an opportunity to play. A special thanks to Coach Steven for believing in me last year. Without his words of encouragement, I wouldn't be the player I am. A huge thanks to my teammates currently and in the past for believing in me and keeping the road trips fun. Many thanks to Mike and Caden, two of my greatest friends, for being great people on and off the field. To my girlfriend, Morgan, thanks for being with me through the good, the bad, and the ugly, and for always giving me the confidence to play the game I love. Lastly, and most importantly, I want to thank Jesus Christ. He is the reason why everything happens and the reason why I am here today. God changed my life during my junior year. He's given me the strength and ability to play at this level, and he helps me to overcome difficult situations. It is God who is in control of every situation. He's given me everything, and I am ever so thankful to him. Ryan has these words for his teammates. Keep playing, guys. Don't let anything hold you back. Be positive and keep on balling. Ryan majors in sports management. He plans to stay in the field of baseball, whether playing or coaching. Ryan says he will check out his options in the summer, so only time will tell what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Ryan Ongst. Congratulations to Joseph and Ryan. We're proud of you for achieving your bachelor's degrees, and we wish you even more success in the future. Once an Eagle, always an Eagle. Don't forget us about here at TBC, your baseball family. Let's have one last round of applause for our 2024 TBC Eagle seniors. And a ball game will be starting very soon, so we'll keep the camera rolling. We do have a little technical issue that we're trying to deal with, but we'll be back for Eagles versus Bruins. Stay with us right here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Wishing you a very pleasant Saturday afternoon here at Trinity Ball Yard as game 2 of the 3-game series between the Eagles and the Bruins from Bob Jones University is ready to commence. We have a doubleheader this afternoon, 2 7-inning ball games between the Bruins and the Eagles. Before we begin, we'd like to ask everyone to please stand for prayer. Lord Father, once again, we come to you with our praise and our thanksgiving for the talents the young men have, Lord. We ask you to keep them safe, keep them free from all injury, heal those who are already hurting, Father. We uplift this joyous afternoon to you. Thank you for the beautiful weather and the sunshine. Bless the Bruins as they travel home tonight. Give them a safe, hassle-free trip, Father. And number one, above all, as we say every time, help us remember, Father, to worship you, our Lord and Savior. In Jesus' name, amen. And now the starting lineup for the Bruins from Bob Jones University. Leading off, the right fielder, number 17, Kyle Prouse. Batting second, playing center field, number 38, Evan Walker. Batting third at third base, number 10, Conley Burke. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 7, Camden Lance. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 29, J.C. Poe. Batting sixth, doing the catching, number 19, Cody Kirkpatrick. Batting seventh, playing second base, number 3, Sam Gonzalez. Batting eighth at shortstop, number 1, Chad Bain. And batting ninth in left field, number 2, Isaiah Brent. And pitching game 1 for the Bruins, number 30, Joshua Legnard. The Bruins are led by head coach Brent Castile. And now the starting lineup for the home team, Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Leading off, playing second base, number 8, Logan McGann. Batting second behind the plate, number 14, Ryan Ongst. Batting third, the designated hitter, number 9, Gavin Williams. Batting cleanup at first base, number 34, David Hickey. Batting fifth in right field, number 2, Jordan Fernandez. Batting sixth, playing third base, number 13, Colin Sepulveda. Batting seventh in left field, number 33, Dominic Gattinella. Batting eighth in center field, number 10, Parker Laffrey. And batting ninth, the shortstop, number 4, Nate Naguris. And pitching game 1 for the Eagles, number 26, Joseph Labus. And the Eagles are led by interim head coach Jordan Broden. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And we are just moments away from the first pitch between the Eagles and the Bob Jones University Bruins. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau. You're watching TBC Eagles baseball on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. This is game 2 of a 3-game series, and the finale will occur later this afternoon. Bob Jones won last night's ball game 7-6. Trinity Baptist came to bat in the bottom of the ninth, trailing 7-1. They were able to get 5, but then a fly ball caught in right field by Kyle Prouse ended the threat, the inning, and the ball game. And now Trinity Baptist will try to even up the series at a game apiece with Joseph Labus, one of our seniors, on the mound. No record, 8.64 ERA, limited opportunities, due in large part to injuries. 8 1/3 innings pitched. He's allowed 12 hits, 8 runs, all of them earned. He has walked 6, but he has struck out 10. The defense behind Labus. In left field, Dominic Gattinella. Parker Laffrey is in center. Jordan Fernandez in right. Colin Sepulveda is playing third base. Nate Naguris is at short. Logan McGann is at second. And David Hickey is at first base with Ryan Ongst doing the catching. In case you missed the batting order for the Bruins, we'll go through that very quickly. The top 3 are Prouse, Walker, and Burke. Middle third of the batting order, Lance, Poe, and Kirkpatrick. And the bottom third are Gonzalez, Bain, and Brandt. Bob Jones with the win last night. Now 7-23 overall on the season, 5-11 in South Region competition. Trinity Baptist enters play today, 11-22 overall, and 1-4 in South Region competition. Labus is finishing his warm-up tosses, and we are ready for the first pitch in just a moment. Back on the home field. We were down at Oakleaf High School last night. Thank you to former Eagles, Matt Carter, and Dan Richard for allowing us to use their facilities. Their team they coach, Oakleaf High School, was here on this field last night and got a win over Trinity Christian Academy. We are ready to begin. Kyle Prouse steps into the batter's box. And Labus with his first pitch. Ball game is underway and is in there for a strike. Prouse hitting .357. He has not homered or driven in a run this season. And Labus gets the first 2 in there for a strike. Prouse last night did have a base hit and scored a run. 1 for 4 officially. He was also hit by a pitch and stole a base. 2-strike pitch from Labus. Swing and a miss. That is strike 3, and Labus on 3 pitches strikes out the first man he faces. And that brings up Evan Walker, who was terrific in center field last night. Made one of the best catches we've seen all season long. At the plate, he's hitting .301, 1 homer, 12 RBI. Last night, he had 2 hits in 5 attempts, drove in a run, and gets a tapper back to Labus. He'll have to turn, throw to first in time. Labus had just enough time to reset his feet, and the lefty had to make a complete turnaround, but he made a perfect throw for the out. 4 pitches, 2 outs, and it brings up Conley Burke, the third baseman. The entire Bruins defense last night was amazing. Burke, part of that at third, also started a double play to get his pitcher Wallach out of a tough inning. And Labus with the first pitch, ground ball towards Sepulveda at third. To throw to first is going to be in the dirt. Barehanded attempt by Hickey. That's going to be an error on the third baseman for the low throw. Ball took a funny hop on Hickey, trying to come up with the bare hand, but couldn't quite get it. And Burke is aboard. There weren't many mistakes last night, but the few that the Eagles made, the Bruins turned into a few runs, and that helped them with the 1-run victory. Burke came in hitting .327. Here's Camden Lance. First ball swinging, high fly down the right field line. Fernandez giving chase. That's on the ground. That's a fair ball. Great job by Fernandez to get the ball in and hold Lance to a single. Burke goes first to third, and the Bruins trying to cash in on a miscue in the first inning. That's a single down the line, and it brings up J.C. Poe. Lance was 0 for 5 last night. Poe walked a couple of times and turned one of those into a run, 0 for 3 officially. And Poe comes into today's play at 303, 1 homer, 8 RBIs, and a chance to make it 9 and put the Bruins on the board first. Davis's first pitch misses up and away. Cloudy but warm and sunny also on the field. Right about 90 degrees. We should hit around 94 by the time we're done today. And a good curveball from Labus. Evens a count at a ball and a strike. Bruins got a 4-run third inning in last night's game, and J.C. Poe led off that inning with a walk and a run scored. Swings at a high fastball, helped out the pitcher on that one, and it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs, runners at the corners, and Labus delivers. And there's a fly ball, another one down the line. This one is slicing, and it is foul. That was so close, I had to check with the home plate umpire, who got a great look, and he called it foul. Eagles have been burned on plays like that quite a bit of late. Bruins had a couple of those last night, and Atlantis did it to us over and over again last weekend, just dumping the ball down the line. That one, fortunately for TBC, sliced a little too much. So a ball and 2 strikes, and Labus delivers. Poe started to flinch, but held up on the high fastball. Counts 2-2. And Labus delivers at 2-2. There's a fly ball into center. Laffrey giving chase. He will make the catch on the run. Couldn't really tell off the bat if Laffrey would be able to get there, but the ball hung up for him, and the fifth-year senior with good wheels in the outfield makes the play. Well, the 2-out error does not hurt. Did make Labus throw a few more pitches. We go to the bottom of the first in a scoreless tie. Here's a batting order for Trinity Baptist. Leading off will be Logan McGann. Catcher Ryan Onks will hit second. Gavin Williams, the DH. Middle third is first baseman David Hickey. Jordan Fernandez in right. Colin Sepulveda at third. And rounding out the batting order, left fielder Dominic Gattinella, center fielder Parker Laffrey, and shortstop Nate Naguris. They will face Joshua LeGrand, who's been the ace for Bob Jones. The senior from Moncks Corner, South Carolina, is 4-2 with a terrific 3.33 ERA. This is his 10th appearance, 8th start. He has 3 complete games, all of those in 7-inning doubleheader games. 54 innings pitched, 41 hits, 24 runs, 20 of those earned. He has walked 20, and he has struck out 63 in just 54 innings. The defense behind Lagarde at third base. Conley Burke, the shortstop, Chad Bain. Playing second, Sam Gonzalez, and Camden Lance is at first. Behind the plate is Cody Kirkpatrick, and the outfielders are Isaiah Brandt in left, Evan Walker in center, and Kyle Prouse in right. Well, TBC got to Wallach last night, but they had to wait until the 9th inning to do so. The first 5 men all reached and scored. The Eagles got the tying run and winning run on base, but Wallach made a good pitch and got Fernandez to fly out to right to end it, as TBC was primed for a monumental comeback. Logan McGann had a triple and scored a run in last night's ball game. That came in the first inning. That was his second triple of the season. First pitch to McGann is a little bit low. McGann enters at 278. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. No homers for McGann. 1 run batted in. And a chopper towards second. Good clean hop right at Gonzalez, and he made the play for the out. Last night, TBC hit a whole bunch of laser beams that kept getting caught, especially by Walker in center field. Ryan Ongst at the plate, 1 for 1 last night. He had a double in the 9th. Came very close to a game-tying home run. Gets a start behind the plate on senior day. And the first pitch is upstairs. Ongst is hitting .280. He's driven in 14 runs. He has doubled 5 times, including last night. Good swing, and he fouls this one off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Joshua Legnard doing the pitching for the Bruins. Tall left-hander. The 1-1. And that one almost got Ongst. He was able to duck out of the way and take ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Legnard winds and delivers. And gets strike 2 at the knees. Good pitch. Would have been tough for Rhino to do pretty much anything with. So the count's 2-2, and Legnard ready, and the pitch. There's a soft tapper, 2-hopper towards second, and Gonzalez makes the play. Couple of ground balls at the Bruins' second baseman for outs. Brings up Gavin Williams with 2 down, and the base is empty. Williams had an RBI single in last night's game, and that was in the first. In the ninth, he walked and scored a run. He's hitting .353, 2 homers and 15 RBIs. First pitch from Legnard to Williams. Almost got Williams on the foot. Bob Jones got a run in the top of that 9th inning. At the time, didn't seem all that important. That was run number 7, turned into a major insurance run. 1 ball and 1 strike after the foul ball Williams just had a moment ago. Hardly any wind blowing right now. The 1-1. And a breaking ball misses up and away. Got that new scoreboard working this afternoon. There is a slight technical issue with the camera we've been trying to work on. There's a chopper hard right at third, and Burke makes a clean throw across the diamond, and that retires a side. Eagles put the ball in play, but go down in order. After 1, no score on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. We go to the top of the second, no score. Joseph Labus, 1 hit so far. Bruins got 2 men aboard after the first 2 are out. But Labus was able to get the fly ball off the Matapo to end the inning. And just to answer the question on the screen there, we do not have anywhere to put the camera in front of the net. Last night at Oakleaf, no net in front of the window, which made it nicer to look at on the screen, but gave us no protection from line drives. That's the reason the net is there. I know it's not very pretty to look at, but we've had balls come right at us that would have either hit us or shattered the glass. Cody Kirkpatrick leads things off here in the second. And Labus's first pitch, a good fastball in the outside corner. Kirkpatrick last night, 1 for 5. Overall hitting .288, 2 homers, 11 RBIs. Tried to check, but made contact and fouled that one off. No balls, 2 strikes. And Labus takes a long look. He's now ready. And a breaking ball got the batter, so Kirkpatrick is aboard. And it brings up Sam Gonzalez, who last night had 3 hits in 5 attempts, stole a base, and scored 2. Gonzalez is hitting .329. He has now scored 17 times. He's driven in 13. And he, like all of his teammates, played very well on defense. Kirkpatrick, a good lead off first. Labus's fastball misses outside. Cody Kirkpatrick has not tried to steal a base this season. He does have a very good lead with the lefty on the mound. Labus delivers, and a strike. Good curveball. Labus has had a sharp breaking curveball so far today. For the most part, he's kept the ball on the ground. Kirkpatrick, pretty good lead, not going. He was actually going back towards first. That ball hits off Labus's glove. Throw to first, not in time. A tough break for the Eagles. Instead of getting one, they get nobody. That is a base hit for Gonzalez. Labus reacting, can't blame him. Unfortunately for him and the Eagles, that turns into an infield single. Brings up Chad Bain, the shortstop. He had himself an RBI triple last night, scored a run. He was 1 for 4 officially. 2 on, nobody out. Tries to bunt, pops it up. It's on the ground. Sepulveda will not have a play, and another infield single. Sepulveda and Labus collide, keeping the ball in the glove of the Eagles' third baseman. A hit batsman and 2 infield singles have opened the door for Isaiah Brandt, who had a 2-run homer in last night's game. His first of the season. He has now driven in 14. He scored twice. Big opportunity. The leadoff hit batsman. A tough luck infield single, and then a popped-up bunt that dropped in safely. And a breaking ball for a strike. Sepulveda and Hickey, the corner men, they're in tight. They'll come home. Middle infielders will trade the run for a chance to turn 2. And time called by the batter. Bruins threatening in the second. Nobody out. Sacks are full. Labus delivers. High pop-up. Labus coming over and makes a great running catch in foul territory. Don't see the pitcher catch too many pop-ups, especially in foul territory. That's what happened. Labus busting it off the mound, made a really good catch. So 1 out. Kyle Prouse, the leadoff hitter, started the game going down on strikes. And Labus delivers, and this one is upstairs. Same defensive alignment. Corner infielders in, middle back, and now a double play would end the inning. 1 ball, no strikes. Labus from the stretch. Prouse tried to hold up and fouled it off. Prouse looked unsure if he wanted to swing at all. I forgot to change innings. Got to get used to this new scoreboard here. And 1-1, misses upstairs. I like this new one a lot better. It's a lot more attractive. The old one we had to do away with because suddenly from free to up to $50 a month, we said no way. And we found this new one a few days ago. 3 balls and a strike. 1 more brings home a run. Labus delivers, checks swing, and he did not go, and that's ball 4, and a run is in. That leadoff hit batsman has crossed the plate. Hit by pitch, 2 infield singles, a pop-up, and an RBI bases-loaded walk. It's 1-0 Bob Jones. Credit Prowse with the RBI, and that brings up Evan Walker. Gonzalez at third. Bain now at second. And a good fastball at the knees. Walker grounded back to the pitcher his first time up. One out, one run is in. Bases are loaded. Labus delivers and gets ahead of the batter, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Long look by the lefty. And the 2-strike delivery, curveball misses a little bit outside. Walker has a big opportunity for the Bruins. 3 aboard, 1 out. The 1-2 misses high. That's ball 2. Again, nowhere to put the batter. Bruins have barely touched the ball, but they have scored a run and have the bases loaded and a chance to do some damage. And that one slips out of Labus's hands. That's ball 3. With 1 out, we'll see if the runners are going. Of course, the runner at third, Gonzalez, don't want to run into a swing from the batter. Everybody holds. The pitch is swung on and missed. Walker tried to hold up. The ball was out of the zone, but he went too far. That is strikeout number 2 for Labus. Now a chance to end the inning with just the 1 run, but he'll have to deal with Conley Burke, who reached on an error his first time up. Labus's first pitch is a strike. Nothing and 1. 3 on, 2 out. All infielders now playing back, just getting a force anywhere. In the dirt, but Onkst able to block it. Keep the runners where they are. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes a 1-1. Good fastball by the hitter. Camden Lance is on deck, but Labus would like to worry about him next inning. The 1-2 got him swinging, a good fastball. And Joseph Labus strikes out 2. However, a hit batsman, a couple of infield singles, and a walk lead to a run. We go to the bottom of the second. Bob Jones 1, TBC nothing. Joshua Legnard had a 1-2-3 bottom of the first, so he will face 4, 5, and 6. David Hickey, Jordan Fernandez, and Colin Sepulveda. 3 ground balls to 2 different players. 2 to the second baseman Gonzalez, 1 to Burke at third, and now David Hickey is at the plate. Hickey takes the first pitch right at the knees for a strike. Last night, Hickey had a walk, a hit batsman, a couple of strikeouts, and he did score a run, and he chased one in the dirt. And he's down in the count, 0-2. Hickey comes in at .323, 2 homers, 15 RBIs. No balls, 2 strikes. Legnard with the 0-2. Got him with a breaking ball. First strikeout for Legnard, and he's retired his first 4 batters, and now he'll face Jordan Fernandez. He's at 298. Team leader in RBIs with 17. Had himself a 2-run single in that 9th inning. It was 1 for 4. Also scored a run, and he takes a first pitch fastball. And we do have something with that camera. I have no idea what it is, but that's never happened to us before today. No balls, 2 strikes. And strike 3 on a breaking ball, and Legnard has fanned the first 2 of the inning. Two outs, bases empty for Colin Sepulveda. He's hitting .280, 1 homer, 10 RBIs. Last night, 3 for 4, RBI and a run scored. And he takes the first pitch for ball 1. He was one of the few Eagles who were able to find holes all up and down the order. Balls hit very hard, either right at someone or run down in the outfield. Sepulveda, though, got himself 3 hits, including an RBI double in the 9th. He fouls this one off, and it's 1-2. Credit Henry Wallach. Even though he gave up some runs in the 9th, he stayed in there and made the pitch when he absolutely had to. Ended up the complete game winner. 1-2. Strike 3. And Legnard gets all 3 men he faces. He's retired all 6. And after 2, it is 1-0 Bob Jones. Top of the 3rd, Camden Lance, J.C. Poe, and Cody Kirkpatrick are the scheduled hitters facing Joseph Labus. And the first pitch fastball hits Lance. And that's what happened to start the 2nd, and Kirkpatrick ended up scoring the run. 3 base runners this season have come back to hurt the TBC Eagles. Brings up J.C. Poe, who flew out to center his first time. That's the 2nd man that Labus has hit. So Poe will look to at least advance the runner. Infielders are back at all 4 positions, except, of course, for Hickey, holding the runner at first. Then he'll bounce into position. First one misses low, 1 ball, no strikes. And that fastball from Labus That's in there to even the count. He's had a sharp curveball and a good lively fastball so far. Runner at first, nobody out. And Labus will throw to first, and the runner's back in time. Camden Lance is the runner. He's tried one attempt and was unsuccessful this season. And a high chopper towards short. Flip to second for one, relay to first, double play. Throw from again in the dirt, but David Hickey is terrific at scooping them out. And that leadoff hit batsman is erased. 6-4-3. 2 down, bases empty. Again, normally a shortstop had to do a very different turn to try to get that throw off to first. And that's going to be it for Joseph Labus. Remember, he's had some trouble this season with injuries, but what a performance he has had. 2 2/3 innings, 1 run, it is earned, 2 infield hits, plus a solid single in the first. Actually, a blooper down the line. He gets hugs and congratulations from his teammates as he walks off. He did strike out a couple of men. He hit 2, and he's walked 1. And Labus leads to a rousing ovation from not only the teammates, but his parents and friends in attendance. We'll be back, and we'll tell you about Darren Goki in just a moment here on TBC Eagles. Darren Goki Jr., a sophomore from Bonita Springs, Florida, will take over for Joseph Labus, who did a very nice job. Goki's first man will be Cody Kirkpatrick. Goki, 1 win, 2 losses. Makes his first pitch, and this one is up and away. Missed some time due to injury, but he's back, and he's throwing as well as he always has. 24 total innings. 23 hits, only 15 earned runs. That one is in there for a strike. Had a couple of rough outings earlier in the season. The ERA, 5.63, but he's pitched better than that shows. Again, when you're limited in innings, just a couple of rough ones can jack up the ERA. But Goki, one of the most reliable pitchers in the South region. That one fouled off. Goki inherits 2 outs and the bases empty with his team trailing 1-0 in the third. Two balls, 2 strikes. Count on Cody Kirkpatrick. Hit by a pitch and scored in the second. And fouls that one off. Pretty good battle going on between pitcher and hitter. Eagles will have the bottom third of the batting order due up. Nobody's gotten on base yet. And Goki winds and delivers. Breaking ball lifted into center field. Laffrey giving chase, but he'll give way to Gattinella, who makes the catch to retire the side. A double play and a fly ball means the Bruins put just 3 men at the plate for the first time today. Bottom of the third coming up, 1-0, Bob Jones. Bottom of the third, and the Eagles have yet to reach base. Dominic Gattinella, Parker Laffrey, and Nate Naguris will try to change that. Legnard got 3 ground balls in the first and then took care of all 3 men himself in the second. Dominic Gattinella, who just made that catch in left field, will lead things off. Gattinella's hitting, and he fouls this one off. 220, the batting average, 1 homer, 9 RBIs. Nothing in 1. Eagles trying to solve Joshua Legnard. He's been terrific in 2 innings. And he's been ahead of all the hitters as well, and that is strike 2 to Gattinella. Dominic did not play in last night's ball game. 2-strike pitch is fouled off. Nothing in 2. Legnard's not wasting much time either. And time called, I think, by the catcher, Kirkpatrick. He's going to head over to the dugout for a little equipment adjustment. First of 2 here this afternoon. We'll stop the feed, start up a brand new one for the nightcap. And then Trinity Baptist is back here on the home field for the final time on Monday afternoon against Ave Maria University. 1 o'clock game time. We're ready. 2 strikes to Gattinella. Line drive into center field. That's going to be down for a hit. Gattinella rounding first. He's going to go for 2. He's going to go for 3. Here comes a throw. He will make it standing up with a leadoff triple. Gattinella split the gap in right center. He's in scoring position with nobody out. That is his first triple of the season. And it brings up Parker Laffrey, who hit the ball hard all night last night, 1 for 4 with a stolen base. Burke at third, in tight, so's the shortstop. And a high pop-up to right field. Gattinella is tagging. That ball is going to land, but it is foul. Laffrey trying to do to the Bruins what the Bruins did to him and the Eagles a couple times last night and earlier today already. Laffrey has driven in 9. He's batting .256. Leadoff 3-bagger for Dominic Gattinella. Again, the left side is tight. The 0-1, hot shot, base hit. Gattinella will score. Laffrey around first. Takes a huge turn and puts on the brakes. And the ball game is tied 1-1. Laffrey, a hard line drive, scoring Gattinella. And now the shortstop, Nate Naguris, at the plate. Did not play last night. He's hitting .200 on the season with 7 RBIs. Laffrey 8 for 9 in stealing attempts. And the first pitch misses outside. One ball, no strikes. First 6 men did nothing against Legnard. First 2 men of the third have resulted in a triple and an RBI single. Laffrey runs well, also a lot of experience as a 5th-year senior. And that one is fouled off. Really our first look at Legnard working from the stretch. One ball, 1 strike. Nate Naguris trying to advance the runner. He drops down the bunt. Legnard off the mound, has to turn, flip to first in time. Sacrifice bunt for Naguris, putting Laffrey in scoring position with 1 out. Top of the order, Logan McGann at the plate. Bounced out the second his first time. Well, Joseph Labus now off the hook. It's now Legnard against Goki. Good swing by McGann, but a little tardy, and he fouled it back. No balls and a strike. Laffrey leading off second, nothing excessive. And a one-strike pitch. And McGann taps this one right off his foot. Down in the count, 0-2. Legnard has gotten ahead of most hitters. Two strikes to count to Logan McGann. Laffrey leads off second. Being held, but not all that closely. Second baseman Gonzalez. There's a tapper towards first. They should get the out, but look at McGann hustling, and he beats it out. Legnard late getting off the mound, and the hustle by McGann results in a base hit. McGann hustling all the way, never hesitated. Eagles in business now with runners at the corners, one out, and Ryan Ongst at the plate. The RBI men scheduled next, Ongst, Williams, and Hickey. Ongst rounded out the second his first time. Infield looking to turn two. Runners going. They're going to throw to first. And they're going to let McGann take second base. Looked like Coach Broden was trying to steal a run. Bruins did not bite. And a balk has been called, and Laffrey scores, and the Eagles lead 2-1. Well, that takes the stolen base away from McGann, but he'll still be at second base on the balk. Umpire may be saying that Legnard had started toward the plate and then changed direction and went to first. Look at the feed. That is what happened. That leg started to head toward the plate first. And the balk puts Trinity Baptist ahead for the first time today. Ongst still with an RBI opportunity with McGann at second base. And the first pitch gets away. McGann will come on down to third. That'll be a passed ball. Pitch was high, but Kirkpatrick had stood up all the way and just could not come up with the catch. Now I was about to say go ahead, but Eagles already lead 2-1. Extra run at third base and only one out. Ongst usually a very good contact hitter. One ball, no strikes. Infield in, and the pitch. Good pitch by Legnard, and Ongst wanted nothing to do with that one, so he took it. Rhino's looking for a ball he can get into the outfield and bring this run home. He has driven in 14 this season. Instead, he drops down a bunt but fouls it off, trying to catch the Bruins defense off guard. Now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Logan McGann already hustled to beat out an infield single. He was on his horse and would have scored easily. Ongst now battling from behind in the count, 1-2. This is a huge pitch for Joshua Legnard. McGann leads off third. And the 1-2. There's a high chopper. That should score the run. The throw to first. Off the bag. Ongst is safe. And a run is in. That's going to be an error on the shortstop. Or the wild throw. We'll see. That's my opinion. We'll see how that gets scored. It is an RBI for Onks, and the Eagles lead 3-1. Jacob Burke will be the courtesy runner for the catcher. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. That does go down as an error on the shortstop for the wild throw. Toss over to first. They got him. Burke did not slide. He tried to get around the back of the bag, and he is picked off. That's a huge second out for Legnard. So Gavin Williams at the plate. One strike, and the pitch is a breaking ball for strike two. Two-strike pitch is in the dirt. And Gavin Williams digs back in. Count of 1-2. And a good swing, but he fouled it off. Count remains 1-2. 3 runs are in. I'm working that scoreboard myself. I got to keep reminding myself as Williams got one underneath that net that's covering the dugout. And that might have gotten somebody in the dugout. Hopefully everybody's all right. Williams hit that ball very hard, right into the dugout. There is a protective net, but there's an opening at the bottom, and the ball got into that opening. Williams swings and fouls this one off, stays alive. Count remains 1-2. Williams grounded to third his first time. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty, 3 runs are in, and Williams swings that one in the dirt, and the tag is applied, and that ends the inning. However, for the Eagles, 3 runs on a couple of hits and an error, nobody left, and after 3, it's 3-1 TBC. Darren Goki finds himself with a 2-run lead as he is ready to face Gonzalez, Bain, and Brandt in the top of the 4th. 3-1 TBC leads after the rally in the 3rd inning. Started by Dominic Gattanella's triple and Lafferty's RBI single. Eagles were then able to get sacrifice bunt down. McGann an infield single. Onks was able to drive in a run. And Trinity Baptist leads 3-1. And here to start the inning will be Sam Gonzalez, who had an infield single his first time. Hit that chopper off the glove of Labus and was able to beat it out. Swings at the first pitch and misses. Eagles got one of those 3 runs on a balk. Goki delivers a 1-strike pitch. It's popped up on the infield. McGann at second base calls for it and makes the catch. 1 out. And Chad Bain steps to the plate. He had a bunt single his first time. Popped it up, but the ball landed safely, and he was able to get there without a throw. So not the best bunt, but it turned into a base hit. And Goki's first pitch is popped up to the right field side. Fernandez, foul territory, makes the catch. 2 quick outs for Darren Goki, and it brings up Isaiah Brandt, who popped up to the pitcher his first time. Goes as a P1 in the book, but that's the play that Labus hustled off the mound, crossed the third base line, and made the catch in foul territory. 2 outs, bases empty. Goki on the bump. And the first pitch to Brandt is a curveball that misses. 1 ball, no strikes. And Goki winds and delivers. And that one misses. I thought for a moment it might have hit Brandt. But Brandt is ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball, line hard into right center. Fernandez will not get there. That ball's going to roll almost to the fence. Brandt around second. He will stop right there on a good throw by Fernandez back to the infield. Hey, these Bruins, like we saw Atlantis do last weekend, with 2 outs, they just won't go away and get that third out. Top of the order, Kyle Prouse at the plate, 0 for 1. Last time up, drew a bases-loaded walk to bring in a run. Has a man in scoring position. Brandt homered in last night's ball game, hit another one that was pretty deep as well. That caught right at the fence. Now he drives one to right center. And a fastball had the hitter late, swung on and missed. Nothing in 1. Goki checks that runner. And a pitch, fastball low and outside. Counts 1-1. Should Prouse reach, we'll see Evan Walker next. He's on deck. 1-1 from Goki. Fastball just a little low. And as we saw last night, Bruins brought a pretty good crowd with them. They're not in the bleachers. A lot of them brought their own chairs. And the 2-1 from Goki. Line drive, foul down the left field line. All hit right on the button. Counts even at 2-2. Well, the bleachers aren't populated, but the wall behind home plate from dugout to dugout is. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Goki, a very long look in, shakes off a couple of signs, and steps off. Wind has completely died down once again, but it is warm. The ball will carry. 2-2, another long pier in by Goki. Checks that runner, nobody holding him close, and the pitch misses a little low. Of course, Goki knows the man with the bat is the one who will do the damage. Counts now full, 2 outs with the runner at second. And 1 quick check, the payoff pitch, fouled off. Prouse a little late, but he made some contact. Mr. Brent Castile, the head coach of the BJU Bruins baseball team, assisted by Kyle Morrison and Jim Rulipaw. Another 3-2, curveball pulled foul. The acting athletic director of Bob Jones University is Wyatt Parker. Caitlin Unruh has moved up into the administrative role. Congratulations to Caitlin. And Joseph Gieman is now the sports information director. The 3-2. Got him swinging on a fastball right down the middle. Goki challenged Prouse and won the battle and strands the runner at second base. The 2-out double, but nothing else. We go to the bottom of the fourth with the Eagles leading 3-1. After today's doubleheader, Bob Jones will finish up the regular season on their home field in Greenville, South Carolina. Brevard College on Tuesday the 23rd, Mid-Atlantic Christian University on Friday and Saturday, April 26th and 27th. David Hickey takes the first pitch fastball for a strike as the Eagles come to bat leading 3-1 in the bottom of the fourth. One strike pitch to Hickey is a breaking ball that misses inside. TBC here on the home field Monday afternoon, 2 against NAIA Ave Maria University, starting at 1 p.m. Hot shot into left center, a base hit for Hickey, who takes a big turn. The ball's going to roll further than expected, and Hickey has himself a leadoff double. David Hickey starts things off with a bang. And Jordan Fernandez will have a chance to drive home an insurance run. We do plan to bring you that doubleheader on Monday. Beginning at 1 p.m., Lucas Spee will be on the microphone as I'll be finishing up my classes for Trinity Christian Academy. And then once my students are gone, I'll come out here and join Lucas. Most likely we will not have the online scoreboard, however. And the pitch to Fernandez. Good blazing fastball. I don't think he agrees with the strike call, but it's 0-1. Runner at second, nobody out. No balls and a strike. Fernandez tried to check and went a little too far, and that'll be strike 2. Actually, I made a mistake. First pitch was called a ball, and that one is called a strike. Well, nope, the second one was called a strike, and that is strike 3. So I had it right the first time. Well, Fernandez is out, 1 away, and strikeout number 4 for Joshua Legnard. Brings up Colin Sepulveda, who is one of those 4 strikeout victims. First pitch coming from Legnard. He is in there for a strike. Sepulveda a chance to drive in the run. Hickey leadoff double. He's at second now with 1 out. Another curveball in there for a strike. Sepulveda now having a battle down in the count. 0-2. There's a looper into center. This ball's going to be caught on the run by Walker. No surprise after watching him patrol Oakleaf center field last night. Another fine running catch. And Dominic Gattinella will now have a chance to drive in Hickey. Evan Walker went left, right, front, and back last night. Comes in, makes the catch on a ball ticketed for the outfield grass. And a breaking ball to Gattinella, who started that third inning with a triple into right center. Hit a very hard frozen rope. Ended up scoring the first run. Hickey dancing around at second. And this pitch, fastball misses up and in. I think Gattinella was trying to say that the ball might have hit his jersey. Umpire says no. And the pitch on the way, and this one misses up and away. Each team has 4 hits and has committed 1 error. Eagles have scored 3, however. 2 balls and a strike and a pitch. High pop foul, that will get out of play. Trinity Baptist will end the regular season next Friday and Saturday with back-to-back doubleheaders at the South Region's Toccoa Falls College. And Toccoa Falls is the site of the South Region tournament. Facebook, for some reason, will not let me post links to the video. They put me in Facebook jail for the weekend for posting about a soccer game played at Toccoa last fall. So I'm on Facebook jail. That's why I haven't been able to put anything up there for the last couple days. Somehow I violated some kind of community standards by saying, here's where you can watch the soccer game. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Thank you, Mr. Legnard. Joshua trying to get out of this inning, but he misses outside for ball 4. First walk allowed by Legnard, and 2 on, 2 out for Parker Laffery, who had an RBI single in the third and scored on a balk. Laffery looking to drive home Hickey, who's been on second base quite a while. That one got the inside corner. All infielders playing back, a force at any of the 3 bags. Burke hugging the line at third. 1 strike to Laffery. Line drive, base hit. Hickey will stop at third. That ball was hit way too hard. And a good throw in from left field from Brandt. He would probably have had Hickey at the plate. But Laffery has his second base hit. The sacks are full, and Nate Naguris is at the plate. Brandt charged in hard, made a great throw. Hickey had to hold up. Bases loaded, 2 outs, first pitch. High fly ball to center. That's where Walker is, and you don't want to hit it where he can reach it. And he makes the catch. Eagles load the bases but do not score. After 4, Trinity Baptist leads 3-1. Defensive changes for TBC we'll tell you about in a moment as Evan Walker leads things off for the Bruins in the fifth. Hits the first pitch up the middle. Naguris throw to first. Hickey's foot came off, but he got it back in time for the out. One away for Trinity Baptist. Jacob Burke has entered the game in the number 5 hole, taking over for Jordan Fernandez. Burke is in center field. Parker Laffrey moves from center to left, and Dominic Gattinella from left to right. And Jacob Burke batting in the number 5 hole. Here's Conley Burke for Bob Jones. First pitch from Goki is a breaking ball for a strike. Eagles will have the top of the order due up in the bottom of the fifth. Goki trying to make sure it's still a 2-run lead. The one-strike pitch to Burke, hit hard into left field. Going back is Laffrey. This ball's off the top of the fence. Burke pulls on into second with the double, and he was about a foot of height away from a solo home run. And we got that glitch on the camera once again. Lucas Rosado helping to take care of that. Conley Burke, again, about a foot, if that much, from clearing the fence. We're talking about height, hit right off the wall. Camden Lance, been on base both times, a single and a hit batsman. Swings at a high fastball for strike one. Second hit allowed by Darren Goki. Burke at second, one out. And that one is fouled off. Conley Burke with his 4th double of the season. Almost had his first homer. No balls, 2 strikes. Lance at the plate, number 4 man in the batting order. And Goki delivers, fastball misses inside, almost got the batter. Lance represents the potential tying run. It's 3-1 in the 5th. Goki has been very good. That double really the only well-hit ball so far. And the fastball is outside. Wind blowing out towards left right now, about 8 to 10 miles per hour. Counts 2-2. Goki takes a long look in for the sign. Runner not being held closely at second. Here's a 2-2. High fly ball to center. Burke makes the catch, and Burke heads back to second. Pronounced the same, but spelled differently. Jacob for TBC, B-U-R-K-E. And Conley for Bob Jones, B-U-R-K. 2 outs. J.C. Poe at the plate. Grounded into a double play his last time up. Nothing out of 2. And Goki's pitch in the dirt, but blocked by Angst. No indication of who will start game 2 for either team. I'm going to guess, this is just a guess, Michael Cardenas for TBC. I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Breaking ball misses up and away. Two balls, no strikes. Cardenas came in relief at Thomas on Tuesday and was fantastic. Here's a 2-0. Not sure where that one missed, but that's ball 3. Might have been a little inside. If Poe reaches, Kirkpatrick would bat next. Of course, Poe representing the tying run. 3 balls, no strikes. Fastball misses low for ball 4. Poe walked twice last night, and he does it again. Tying runs are now on base. That's the 11th walk of the season at J.C. Poe has drawn. Cody Kirkpatrick has scored the only run. He is 0 for 1. Chance to drive in a run from second. Gapper could score both, and the fastball is called a strike. Again, Ongst and Williams due up for the Eagles in the bottom of the fifth. 1, 2, and 3. Curve ball outside corner for strike 2. Doki painting the corner. Nothing in 2, trying to get out of the inning unscathed. Here comes the 0-2. Fastball, high chopper towards second. McGann fields a hop. Looks to second, but gets the sure out at first to retire the side. No reason to look for second with 2 outs. Just get that sure out, and he does. Bottom of the fifth coming up. TBC 3, Bob Jones 1. Back in a moment on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Rays at Yankee Stadium, no score after 1. Juan Soto, what a blast he hit. Ended up the game-winning RBI for the Yankees last night. That's the only game going on right now. Tigers at Twins, Brewers at Cardinals, scheduled to start at 2:10. Later on, Houston at Washington, Mets and Dodgers, Red Sox in Pittsburgh, D-backs at the Giants, Marlins at the Cubs, White Sox in Philadelphia. That's a night game, as are Oakland at Cleveland, Angels at the Reds, Baltimore at the scorching hot Kansas City Royals. 13-7 are the Royals. Rangers and Braves later tonight. Mariners, Rockies, Blue Jays, Padres. And the Marlins and Cubs will play again later tonight as well, making up from a rainout earlier this week. Right here, it's Logan McGann, Ryan Ongst, and Gavin Williams. As the Eagles come to bat in the bottom of the fifth, leading by 2. McGann has scored one of the TBC Eagles' 3 runs. Got a hustle infield single last time up. Pops this one up and out of play. So no balls and a strike. Joshua Legnard, 4 innings so far. 3 runs, only 2 earned. And that one in the dirt. He's allowed 5 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. Ball and a strike. Legnard delivers a fastball a little bit high. Again, ahead now, 2-1. Legnard winds and delivers. And gets the inside corner for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pretty quick-paced ball game. We started right at 12. There's a chopper toward third, right at Burke. Sets, throws, in time. Again, made that a very close play. But he is out to start the fifth. Brings up Ryan Ongst, whose RBI ground ball counted for a run in the third. He reached on an error. And Ongst takes a breaking ball for a strike. Nothing out of 2, but he has driven in a run. There's a ground ball towards second. Bruins don't make too many defensive mistakes. And a true play by Sam Gonzalez. 2 down. That throwing error in the third. Very rare mistake by the Bruins defense. Gavin Williams at the plate, 0 for 2. Ground ball and a punch out. First pitch to Williams. Ball's hit hard right at short, and that's going to get through. Williams will be aboard. That was a very hard hit ball that may have taken a funny hop. Hang on, we'll see how we can score that one. That was a tough one to call right there. Williams really hit the ball hard, and it took a funny hop. No indication just yet. But he's aboard with David Hickey at the plate. Hickey doubled his last time, and that went down as a base hit for Gavin Williams. And it took a hop. Eluded the glove of Bain. So Williams aboard, Hickey at the plate, and a soft toss, the I know you're there kind of toss. Williams doesn't do a whole lot of running, but he is 5 for 7. First pitch to Hickey is a breaking ball for a strike. Hickey is 1 for 2, a double his last time. He got to third when TBC loaded the bases, but the Eagles did not bring him in. 1 strike. Hickey showing bunt. Williams is off. They're going to throw to second. It is on the ground. Would have had him, but Williams has a stolen base, his 6th of the season. Runner and ball arrived simultaneously, and Bain couldn't hold on. Now, Hickey showed bunt before that throw to first. Let's see what he has in mind with 2 outs and the runner at second. Takes a pitch around the plate. That's outside. One ball, 1 strike. Insurance run at second base. Hickey, one of the big RBI men. He's driven in 15. The 1-1. Fastball inside corner for strike 2. That hit from Williams, number 6 for TBC. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Legnard checks the runner at second, now delivers. Got him swinging. The ball hit the dirt. They'll have to throw. It almost got away, and a great snag by Camden Lance, who held the bag, saving a run and retiring a side. A strikeout, 2-3 on the putout. Unofficially credit a save to Camden Lance, and after 5, Trinity Baptist leads 3-1. Bob Jones has a bottom of the order due up in the 6th. Gonzalez, Bain, and Brandt facing a very tough Darren Goki Jr. 2 1/3 innings so far. No runs, just a couple of hits. He has struck out 1, and he has walked 1. Sam Gonzalez, 1 for 2, an infield single and a pop-up. Goki on in relief of Labus, and the first pitch is outside. Goki is the pitcher of record. And, of course, Joshua Legnard, the only man for Bob Jones, after Wallach went the distance in 9 innings last night. So Bob Jones has used 2 pitchers And right now, the 15th inning. And Goki with the pitch, swung on and fouled off. Gonzalez, Bain, and Brandt. Anybody gets on, top of the order. 1 ball, 1 strike. Goki with the pitch. High fly ball, slicing down the right field line and out of play. Bob Jones will go the other way. We've seen that already last night and today. They don't care where they find the hits as long as they find them. 1-2 now. Gonzalez digs in. Goki steps off the mound. Gonzalez calls time. Ready to resume. Here comes a 1-2. Fastball in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Goki ready. Here comes the pitch. I thought that was ball 3, but it's 4. And now Gonzalez draws a leadoff walk. So Gonzalez is at first. Umpires are checking to make sure they had the count correct. Gonzalez 4 for 6 in stolen base attempts, has a pretty nice lead, but leaning back towards first. Line drive, base hit into center field. Gonzalez checks the coach. Ball gets by Burke. Gonzalez will round third. He will score. The throw should not have been made. And the Bruins are a run closer. Base hit for Bain. Error on the center fielder, allowing Gonzalez to score. For the moment, the run is unearned, depending on what happens the rest of the way. Gonzalez advances to second on the single, and then the ball gets past Burke. Bain also takes second base on the play, and Isaiah Brandt now could tie the game with a base hit. Hit number 3 allowed by Goki. Swing and a miss, and another free base runner has come in to score. Again, they have hurt the Eagles pitching all season long. Walks, hit batsmen, errors. Now the tying run at second base, and that one is in the dirt. Ball and a strike to Brandt. Doubled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Again, holding the runner at second. Pitch in the dirt, and Rhino again gets his body in front. 5, 6, and 7 due up for TBC in the 6th. Burke, Sepulveda, and Gattinella. Two balls and a strike. All 3 is up and away. Brandt ahead in the count, looking for one he can drive. Tying run at second, 3-1 count. Pitch, ball 4. Second walk issued in the inning. And it brings up top of the order, Kyle Prouse. 0 for 2, but an RBI. Timeout. Coach Smith heads out to the mound. Nobody out. 1 run is in. Tying run at second. Another man at first. Kyle Prouse at the plate. Strikeout, bases loaded walk, strikeout to his credit. Oki looking for a ground ball for the defense to try to turn two. Hickey in front of the runner at first. Sepulveda back at third. Bunt attempt is popped up and fouled out of play. Hickey got pretty close, but couldn't quite get there in time. Prouse trying to move the runners. Let's see if he squares around again. Hello to the McNeil family, the Legnard family, the Worleys, and Colonel J.D. once again. One strike to Prouse. And he swings this time and fouls that one back. Must be some setting that's causing that camera to do that. We searched for it this morning. I just could not find it. That's never happened. We've had this camera for 3 years. And a strike three call. A beautiful pitch by Goki. Now, it's like a screensaver on the computer, so there has to be a way to keep that from happening. We'll try to figure that out between games if we can. So 1 out. A ground ball could get Goki out of the inning. Evan Walker at the plate. Nothing out of 3. Big swing, and he fouled it back. And fortunately for Goki and the Eagles, Walker did not square that one up. Evan Walker last night was 2 for 5 with an RBI. Nothing and 1 in the pitch. Line drive into left field. That's going to score 1. Here's a man around third. He will score. Another man will stop at third, and we're tied at 3. That's an RBI double for Evan Walker. He's at second. Brandt is at third. Bob Jones has scored 2 to tie it up, and they're threatening to take the lead with only 1 out. Conley Burke at the plate, but he'll have to wait for after the conference. We'll pause here and we'll be right back. Drew Billings takes over for Darren Goki, inheriting runners at second and third with 1 out. He will face Conley Burke in just a moment. Billings is 4-4 with 2 saves. He is making his 13th appearance all in relief. 16 2/3 innings. He's allowed 22 hits, 12 runs, 7 of those earned. He has walked 5 and struck out 20, an ERA of 3.78. But a tough situation. Second and third, 1 out, 2 runs already in. And we're tied 3-3 in the top of the sixth. So Billings will have to face the heart of the batting order and try to get out of this jam. Couple of walks and a couple of hits off Goki. Gonzalez's run has been changed to earn because of the events that followed. And so Darren Goki, 2 1/3 innings, 2 runs, both earned. Make that 2 2/3. Remember, Goki came in and got a man out in relief of Labus. 4 hits allowed. And now Billings gets ready to face Burke. And the first pitch from the side is in there for a strike. Conley Burke doubled in 3 trips to the plate. That double came in the 5th. Bruins threatened in the 5th but did not score, but they've tied it up in the 6th. 1 strike pitch is outside. Goki cannot win it. And Joshua Legnard off the hook. We'll see if he comes out to pitch the bottom of the 6th. And a pitch, swing and a miss. And while I was checking on everything, I did not notice that Conley Burke is on first base via the intentional walk. And this is Camden Lance at the plate. That's on me. Thank you, Maryland. 2 strikes to Lance. And the pitch. High fly to center field, should score a run. Burke makes the catch. Runner tags. A throw will come to third and gets away. However, backing up the play is Ongst. Or the pitcher, rather, and Ongst is at the plate. And the Bruins have taken the lead 4-3. That's a sacrifice fly and an RBI for Camden Lance. Another walk has come in to score. There are 2 outs with 2 men aboard for J.C. Poe. Four 4-3 now. Bob Jones leads. Poe walked his last time up. He's 0 for 2. And that's in there for a strike. That run charged to Goki. And now Goki is on the hook. 0-1. And the pitch. Good fastball. Rising fastball for strike 2. Billings drops down from the side. On occasion, he'll come over the top to try to fool the hitter. Let's see what he has in mind with a 2-strike count. Poe digs in. Billings, submarine, ground ball to third. Sepulveda will step on the bag and retire the side. 3 runs on a couple of hits. There were some walks and an error, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. Eagles come to bat trailing 6-3. It is Joshua Legnard back out on the mound. So far, 5 innings, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, 6 hits, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. Jacob Burke will get his first at-bat of the ball game. Came in defensively, and he takes the first pitch for a strike. Also did some courtesy running earlier. He's batting .250, 1 homer, 10 RBIs. Normally a starter. Came in defensively so far today, and that one is in the dirt. Evens accounted a ball and a strike. Burke last night, nothing out of 4. He was hit by a pitch in the 9th. Ball and a strike. And he chased a high fastball and swung on and missed. Last night, Burke hit the ball hard 4 times and nothing to show for it. Here's a 1-2. And he got him swinging. Momentum is with the Bruins. And strikeout number 7 for Joshua Legnard. 1 out for Colin Sepulveda. Lined hard to center his last time. That was a good running catch, charging in by Evan Walker. That ball's hit hard towards right center. Walker, though, on his horse and gets underneath it and does it to the Eagles once again. Evan Walker patrols a whole lot of real estate out there in center field. And there are 2 away. Sepulveda hit that ball right on the screws. Here's Dominic Gattinella, 1 for 1 plus a walk. And there's a strike. 0-1. Gattinella tripled and scored in the 3rd. Threw a walk his last time, and that one slipped out of Legnard's hands. Eagles took the lead with 3 in the 3rd, but Bob Jones regained that lead with 3 in the 6th. That ball's hit pretty hard, but foul down the left sideline. Going to have to hit it to the other side of Burke to get it past him in fair territory. He is almost right on top of the line. One ball, 2 strikes. And that one is high and tight. No action in the Bruins bullpen. There is a man standing up, but he's just watching at the moment. 2-2 to Gattinella. Got him swinging. 2 strikeouts sandwiched around a line drive caught in center. Eagles go down in order. We go to the 7th with Bob Jones leading 4-3. Top of the 7th. Remember, this is the last inning because of a doubleheader. 2 7-inning ball games, and Bob Jones has a 4-3 lead. Took advantage of some walks and a miscue in the 6th to score 3 times. And it will be 6, 7, and 8 due up. Kirkpatrick, Gonzalez, and Bain facing Drew Billings, the 3rd pitcher for TBC. He came in, got 2 men out, a run scored, but it wasn't his charge. He got the fly ball to center that brought in the go-ahead run. Here's Cody Kirkpatrick, 0 for 2, but a run scored. And swing and a miss. For Bob Jones, 3 of the 4 runs scored reached by either a walk or a hit batsman. 1 strike. Billings drops down and misses low and outside. 7 hits for Bob Jones, 6 for TBC. Eagles have committed 2 errors, Bruins 1. The 1-1 from Billings. Swing and a miss at a sinking fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Eagles will have 8, 9, and 1 due up in the 7th. Billings trying to keep it a 1-run deficit, and the pitch misses low and outside. Laffrey, Naguris, and McGann barring any changes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, but the ball got away from Ongst. He picks it up, throws to first in time. That ball hit Ongst right on the foot, kept the ball in front of him, and was able to record the out. So strikeout 2-3 on the putout. 1 away for Sam Gonzalez. He walked and scored in that 6th inning. 2 of those 3 runs walked. Gonzalez officially 1 for 2. Billings a long look in, now ready for his first pitch to Gonzalez. Swing and a miss. Late on the swing. 0-1. Rays at Yankee Stadium, no score as the Yankees come to bat in the 4th. The 0-1, sinking fastball. Gonzalez over the top of it for strike 2. 1 out, base is empty. 0-2. Sam Gonzalez. And a pitch. That one hits the batter. And there's a runner aboard with 1 out. Another free base runner for Bob Jones. They've cashed 3 of those in. And Chad Bain is at the plate. He singled and scored in the 6th. Runner at first, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Bain tried to hit that one all the way to the softball complex. No balls and a strike. And that one got away from Billings, but Ongst able to block it, and it's 1-1. Eagle softball got a sweep. Doubleheader win yesterday over Crown College. Sage Butler hit 2 home runs in that doubleheader, both of them in game 1. Piper Young, the winner in the circle both times. She also, forgot how many, but she had a good number of hits, scored a bunch, and drove in a bunch. 1-1. And that one hits the batter. 2 free base runners here in the 7th. So 2 on, nobody out for Isaiah Brandt. Piper Young in game 1 in relief, 5 innings, and she struck out 11 and allowed just 1 hit. Went the distance in a 13-4 5-inning win in game 2. So 10 innings pitched yesterday for Piper Young. And this one to Brandt is in there for a strike. He also walked and scored in the 6th. Middle infielders are playing back, looking to turn 2. Sepulveda also deep at 3rd. Hickey in front of the runner at 1st. And strike 2 to Brandt. A double in the 4th for Brandt, so he's 1 for 2 with a run scored. Hickey now playing behind the runner. 2-strike pitch over the top, and this one down low. Billings trying to change looks, fool the hitter a little bit, but missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 men aboard. Bruins trying to tack on some insurance. There's a ground ball back to the box. Billings will go to second for 1. The ball is dropped and everybody's safe. Billings got the ground ball he wanted, made the throw to second, but the ball's dropped. That's going to be an error. Charge to the infielder. Fielder's choice credited for Brandt. Bases are loaded, 1 out. Kyle Prouse at the plate. He's hit by a pitch, and a run scores. Three hit batsmen in the inning, and a drop throw at second has led to an insurance run. Chad Bain now at third, Brandt at second, and Prouse at first. For the moment, the run is unearned, but it's on the board. That is an RBI for Kyle Prouse. And this one is sliced down the right field line by Walker and out of play. Billings has plunked 3 after getting the first out on strikes. Bases loaded, 1 out. Two-strike pitch. Didn't mean to, but a ground ball back to the box. A flip to the plate is in time. There will be no throw. Fielder's choice. Walker reaches the out-recorded 1-2 at the plate. Isaiah Brandt to third. Kyle Prouse to second. Evan Walker aboard. And Conley Burke at the plate. 5-3 the score. 2 outs. All this without a base hit. Burke was walked intentionally last time. He has a double. And the first pitch at the inside corner. No balls and a strike. And that one is low and outside. Nowhere to put the runners. Bases are loaded. Count is 1-1. Eagles now trail by 2. They rallied for 5 in the ninth last night. Billings over the top. High fly ball, right field. Fernandez over near the line makes the catch to retire the side. An unearned run, a big insurance tally for the Bruins as we go to the bottom of the 7th. It is 5-3. Last chance for the Eagles. A trail by 2 in the 7th. Parker Laffrey, Nate Naguris, Logan McGann at the plate. Lafferty has hit the ball well both times. He's 2 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. Facing Legnard, who's been the only pitcher so far. First pitch misses low. 6 innings, 3 runs, 2 earned. 6 hits, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. Late call, but strike on the inner half. 1-1 to Lafferty. And the pitch. Ground ball towards short. That's going to allow Lafferty to reach. That'll be an error on the shortstop. Break for the Eagles. They get the tying run to the plate. Nate Naguris. He has a sacrifice bunt and a fly ball. Top of the order next, McGann, Ongston, Williams. First pitch at the knees for a strike. Nobody throwing in the Bruins bullpen. This game belongs to Joshua Legnard. Tying run at the plate. High fly, well hit, left center field. This ball is up against the fence. Lafferty will be sent. Throw to the plate will not be made. Naguris doubles in a run, and the Eagles are within 1. Well, they got the tying run on base last night, could not get them in. Let's see if they can do it today with nobody out. That ball short hopped the fence. Lafferty's run is unearned. But as we said before, it counts just as much. Eagles have 3 chances to bring in Naguris. There's the bunt. That will advance the runner. The flip to first is in time. Sacrifice bunt for McGann. 1-4 on the putout. Sam Gonzalez does his job, and Ryan Ongst is at the plate. They'll go lefty on lefty. Bruins will bring in all 4 infielders. Ongst, 0 for 3, but he has an RBI. His job is to get the ball into the outfield. Naguris, he'll be looking for a pitch to get by. Ongst will drop down the bunt, but he'll foul it off. Trying to squeeze the runner home. Good idea, but unfortunately it trickled foul. Let's see if he tries it again. Naguris back at third. Again, he will be looking for a ball in the dirt to see if he can score that tying run. They're going to give him all the lead he wants. Burke in front of the bag at third. Legnard the pitch. Breaking ball for strike 2. Ongst looking like he was fooled on the pitch. Now he's down 0-2. Eagles cheering on Ongst from the dugout. 2 strikes. Legnard from the stretch. Ground ball towards second. They're going to hold the runner, throw to first in time. Unfortunately for Ongst, he hit it right at Gonzalez, who had him played perfectly. Eagles down to their final out. It's Gavin Williams, who is 1 for 3 with a stolen base. Ongst hit it sharply, but right at Gonzalez. Naguris did what he had to do. Hold up right there. Now the infield can play back. 1 out left to get, and the pitch. Williams tried to walk it off with a blast on that swing, and he fouled it off. No balls and a strike. Naguris at third, looking for one in the dirt. Getting a pretty good lead in a secondary. 1 strike pitch, drive into center. Walker, though, will make the catch, and that's the ball game. Once again, Eagles get the tying run on base in the last inning, but cannot get them in. Gavin Williams hit the ball pretty sharply. Unfortunately, Walker was right there to make the play. Final score, Bob Jones University 5, Trinity Baptist 4. Again, 4 of the 5 runs scored by the Bruins reached on either a walk or a hit batsman. They took advantage of extra opportunities. Winning pitcher Joshua Legnard, a complete game, 7 innings, 4 runs, 2 of those earned, 7 hits. He walked 1 and struck out 7. Darren Goki takes the loss. 2 2/3 innings pitched. 3 runs, all of them earned, 4 hits. He walked 3 and struck out 2. So the Bruins now 8-23 on the season, 6-11 in South Region competition. Trinity Baptist 11-23 and now 1-5 in South Region play. Joshua Legnard improves to 5-2, and Darren Goki drops to 1-3. Well, that's it for game number 1. We'll stop the feed. We'll start up a brand new one right as game 2 is ready to begin. You're watching TBC Eagles baseball against Bob Jones University here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network.